fundamentally, we are a small UK-based business, so we've got a limited team, but we're growing very, very rapidly. Have been for some years, but increasingly that's taking us overseas. And at this moment in time, we're trying to develop our business not only in North America, but across Europe, and also now looking into Asia. And that represents a real challenge for a small team. So hence the reason to recruit somebody like Gillespie Manners, who offer a fairly unique service in being able to offer us support across all of those territories. So that kind of seamless benefit of being able to work with one specialist recruitment agency in the sectors that we're looking to recruit, but across many different marketplaces. Given that we're fairly inexperienced in recruiting in multiple markets, I think the advice and guidance has been, again, absolutely first class, helping us maneuver our way through different sectors. But the whole process, I think, has been incredibly well managed, to the point that we've had the regular update meetings, but not meetings for meeting's sake. You can see that there's clearly an awful lot of work that's been going on in the background, so that when we have these meetings, they're very, very focused, and they're not a meandering mess of a meeting that you quite often find, having an update for the sake of it. It's been really, really clear. So I think that's helped us accelerate our recruitment, certainly in North America, and we're well underway in Europe. One of the real benefits that Gillespie Manners bring to us is the ability to work across multiple markets. So, in many cases, we're working with the same team of people, which really, really helps. Again, we're a small organisation, so that familiarity has really, really helped us. I think the methodical approach has been exceptional. Gillespie Manners work to a clear process that's mapped out at the start, and every step of the way, you see evidence of that. That is not just empty words. That process that is mapped out is backed up, and the quality of the work and the quality of the candidates that have been presented, I think, has been exceptional. We don't have any in-house HR resource. The sort of like the idea of trying to DIY this process across multiple markets with the team that we've got in place, and without that specialist advice for each individual market. Bear in mind, every territory is different. Recruiting somebody in North America is incredibly different compared to trying to recruit somebody, say, in Germany, in that German market. So, to have a specialist recruiter, and particularly in the fields that we're working in as well, so like that market sector, so to have Gillespie Manners' expertise alongside, I think, has just been massively beneficial for us. Really helped us to expedite our growth plans across those territories and meet the timelines that we're working to. So yeah, absolutely would recommend that.
I wasn't actually on the job hunt. I wasn't actually out there searching for a job, and was actively employed. But the thoroughness that Jade and the Gillespie team presented throughout really attracted me to even respond to any messages. I will say from that, as a guy that's been a general sales manager for over 20 years and have been through a recruiting process multiple times, one of the things that I think Gillespie did that really shined through by the end of the experience was it was thorough from you guys from both sides. You really knew what PALLITE was looking for, and what their expectations were, and what their kind of where they were as far as a whole compensation package. And I can tell you that from being recruited a lot and going through the process through my life, so many times where you start off with a recruiter on a compensation package, and where you actually end up are not even in the same county, territory, state, or country. Sometimes they're just light years apart. And I thought from the very get that you had a very accurate job description and outline of expectations from both what the company was looking for and what they were willing to provide. And I think that's super refreshing. I thought the thoroughness was great. From a candidate standpoint, I would definitely recommend it. And from a from an employer standpoint, I'd also say definitely recommend you guys. I mean, I think back to the experience that I had not looking for a job, and the persistence without being annoying was great, you know. And I think the thoroughness and moving forward and presenting good candidates, I felt like, you know, I didn't know exactly who I was, you know, who the other candidates were, but I felt like there was some really strong competition for the position, and I actually kind of enjoyed the experience. Not that I want to go through it anytime soon, you know.